No damage done, just missed the introduction. So sorry Clampy, if you're watching the recording of this after the event, all you've missed is the introduction and wine of the week. Oh, someone's just gone the wrong way. Good turnout again, look, 99 riders. See Joel Walker just behind me, Keith D's there. Good to see you guys, Nobby van der Poort's just ahead. Cheers Rink. I can't reach for my glass to yeah, I'll give it a go. Cheers Mr. Visser. So pro. So this running's nice and easy for me today anyway, because it's all about attacking the out today. I don't really care how fast I am on this section. So I could probably get on with my pad. Stage 8 winners. That's the first thing. Actually, that wasn't the first thing. The first thing was happy birthday to us. WKG is 3 years old today. Unbelievable. Don't know where that time has gone. And I was planning on doing like quite an emotional sort of look back video over the last 3 years, but I'd just ended up crying too much. When you think about some of the things, our first ever race was that, I believe it was the Lava Laps, was our first official event on Zwift. And we've had the Triple Crown, we had that midnight pitch black team time trial, the Slash race, obviously about 100 league races now. Not to mention the in real life meetups, the first one being Box Hill with myself, Kev, Darren, Sean. And then we had a slightly bigger meetup climbing up Mont Ventoux. Myself, Kev, Darren, Sean, Peter, Catherine, Keith, Jason. And then for the following one, we threw Neil Clampy into the mix for a little jaunt around Montrose. Speaking of Clampy, he's right in my wheel. Bloody wheel sucker. So, there have been some pretty memorable moments in this team for me and for others, thankfully. But I can honestly say, I feel I've made some really good friends, and I'm going to leave it at that because I will get emotional. Some of you are dicks, which sort of brings me back down to ground a little bit when I think about those people. There's a few knobs in the group. You know who you are. Alright, anyway, what I was going to say, winners of Stage 8. Congratulations to, in Category A, Monsieur Leque. Great job, man. Another win in the A's. B-Cat, Mr. Gordon Jackson, which many had predicted on the flat time trial stage. Mr. Craig Sibbald knocked it out of the park in C category. And Geir Henriksen with yet another victory in the D's. Congratulations to all of you. I believe there were plenty of strikes dished out for that race as well. Unsurprisingly, some of the power numbers I was seeing, whew, I was gutted I didn't get a strike. That race was probably my best chance. Let's try and read my handwriting. Darren's knee, I think we've covered that enough. I don't think he needs any more attention than he already gets. What do you reckon? Well done for getting the new knee, Darren. I'm hoping it's much stronger than the other knee, and you basically just go around in circles on a bike, when walking, whatever you do. How far have we got to the mountain? About 2k. What else can I squeeze in before then? Oh, some exciting news. Road Grand Tours, Mr. John, by the way, has secured us, Team WKG, a very prime event slot. 7 PM Friday nights. So I haven't actually created the event yet, decided what it's going to be, so we'll put a discussion out. But it's looking like the first one will be Friday the 13th. Read into that what you will. But that could be fantastic. We could get a really big WKG group, ride, race, whatever. I'd rather a race, if I'm honest. Mainly because that's all I do. I don't really do group rides. I think that could be really good fun. Just to throw something else into the mix. This isn't it's not a pop at Zwift in any way. It purely is just that Road Grand Tours have got some things Zwift haven't. For example, Stelvio, Mont Ventoux, Cap de Formentor, I believe, is a new one. So that'd just be nice to have a few options. So I'll get all full details out on that as soon as I can. Just going to get down to first person view again. Just make sure I'm staying in the wheel a bit better. Brian Roden wishing everyone good luck. That, to me, suggests he's either finished, which wouldn't surprise me, or he's certainly already on the climb. Suppose I should try and look at some comments, shouldn't I? Oh my god, I'm miles behind. I didn't know you were such a liar, Marcus. What was I lying about? I can't remember. This stream has such a long delay, that sentence will make no sense when it comes. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh no, Bonk, challenge. Empty the bottle before getting to the top. It's a brand new bottle. Even I'm not going to do that. Could be fun though. Simon Gregory's here, good to see you, dude. Darren Hunt's a sub-hour, we'll put you in Cat B. I know. But this isn't a league race, so I'll just sandbag if this was a league race. Like I do in most races. Have to hold back. No Emma, no point me being here from Noel McGrath. Right, sling your hook, McGrath. Hey, Nudge is here. Oh god, I'm nearly at the start of the climb. Kelly's here, good to see you. Mr. Grasso's here, great to see you, John. From Thomas, let's have some fun while we're at it. Every 10th ride on you get, you have to do a full 10-second sprint. Why would I agree to that? I've never done a 10-second sprint in my life. Niall Simpson's here. Darren's with the beers, good man. Torana Martinison supporting the herd tonight. Good stuff. Did not fancy the Alp. Nah, I don't blame you. It's not a good idea. I'm going to flick my page in my book because I've actually got some notes on the segment times here and what sort of power I need to hold to get a PB. This is too much power at the moment. This first sector about 225 would do. What gear am I in? Right, Sean Davy Parry, good to see you, man. Darren Hunter with the aubergines. I'm not even dwelling on that. Kev Stephen, I'm not your friend, and don't start crying. It's bad enough for Shauno. Kev, you're the only reason I continue to do this. Proper bromance, you know it. Denying it only makes it stronger. Mr. Drader, hey, just catching this before heading back to work. Strikes are achievements. You're not wrong. Absolutely, dude. I desperately want one. Never had one in my life, other than from my mum when I was badly behaved with a slipper or whatever she could find. That's a joke. My mum never laid a hand on me. Yeah, Clan P badge of honour. Mr. Lowe's here. Good to see you, Shauno. RGT full crit. Well, that's another thing. I'm thinking, at the moment, I want to use RGT for the mountains, especially with the dawn of the crit circuit coming from Zwift. I've requested a regular time slot for that as well. It's looking like a Tuesday night is basically the most available that I could find, and even then, sadly, there's no guarantees from Zwift. But yeah, the Critty Bang Bang, I'm hoping is a go. Paul Nichols saying 1 hour, you'll do it. I don't know if I'm really going to make it to the top. This talking and riding is not conducive with a good time. Who's that in front of me? Clampy. Yeah, see, I'd like to beat Clampy, but I'd feel like a fraud because I've ridden with Clampy in real life and he shows me a clean pair of heels on anything. Well, on anything. So if I did beat him, I'd feel there was something technically wrong. Darren, read your bloody comments. I'm trying, man, I'm trying. When you need a top, throw your bottle away. Joe Walker, that's from Steve Newton. Joe Walker, evening all. Won't last long in this hill. Just popped in to say hello to you all and the Alp. Great to see you, Joe. Yeah, right on my wheel, 2 seconds behind. Good to see you, man. Now I'm going to have to actually have some sensible fluid for a minute. So this live stream will give you an idea of how little I do actually talk on longer rides. Obviously I edit them down to 15-20 minutes and it only appears that I have verbal diarrhea. Otherwise I'm able to contain myself. Alright, 4:39 for that first sector is actually only about 5 seconds slower than I targeted in my mind. Last time I did it in 4:15, but that was much faster than I should have done it in order to maintain the speed. So what I'll be looking at for this one is about 4:05, 4:10. So once again, I was a bit faster last time than I should have been. That's all Thomas ever types. Effing rigged. What's rigged? I don't even know what you're talking about now. Right, let's check the comments. Oh, I could have done a hat spin tonight, couldn't I? Oh man. I know Jason's got some available. I just need to repopulate that wheel. I didn't save it. So I need to make another one of those spinning wheels. Hey, Padrone's here. Take it easy and enjoy the climb, you crazy people. I'm not sure there's any real enjoyment to be had on this. I'm just looking at who's around me. So I've got Clampy just coming past me now. Oh, a bit of a power kick. He's going for it, he means business. Catherine, I think, was just a second or two ahead. Keith's right on my wheel. Joe Walker's still there, just a couple of seconds behind. Yeah, there's Catherine. 3 bikes up. Hey, Mr. Bates. Good to see you, man. Thomas only logged into Zwift to type effing rigged in the comments. That's commitment for you. Love that, Thomas. Yeah, I can see Paul Bailey's here. Good to see you, man. I just accidentally overtook Catherine and Clampy. That wasn't in the plan at all. Steve Newton just saying it himself, and the Dentons, I assume, did the real Alpe d'Huez a couple of years ago, and there was nothing open when they got to the top. So just a reminder, keep yourselves hydrated, people. Save something for the way back down. Now once again I was about 10 seconds off. Probably what I'd have targeted for bend number 20. Thomas, by the way, Vikings are getting their own team kit on Zwift in the next update. Good stuff, man. It's about time. Not as nice as WKG's, I guess, and Pedro. Nothing is. Come on. Let's be honest. Thomas, nothing, not biased at all, but way better than the WKG one. Now I know you're lying. Yeah, Padron's right. We need to expel Thomas Hans-Reyes from the team for having the gall to suggest there's a nicer kit than ours. And the only one that comes close is our new special edition one, coming soon. Ben 19, that was a PB 101. I was aiming for 104. John Grasso watching at work, so he'll be on and off. Mate, it's just great to see you. Do not get in trouble at work for the sake of watching some sweaty old bloke climbing a virtual mountain on a virtual bike. It's just not worth it. There are other things you can do on your computer that are worth getting sacked for over that. Padron, can I order the special edition now? Not quite yet. It's entirely my fault. I've been really slack. I need to basically just get confirmation from Atticus with the submitted design, or when I submit the design, that everything is feasible and within the prices that we're looking at. Then I'll get an idea of time frame, how payment works, whether they'll take a deposit, like a percentage before delivery, I don't know. You definitely will be able to soon. Sean Lowe, can't see my results on Zwift Power. Any ideas? Yeah, you haven't been on it for years. No, I don't know. Did your ride definitely save after the other day? Thomas just emphasising my point. 22 people watching a middle-aged man on an indoor bike spinning up a virtual Alp on a Monday evening. What has the world become? Took the words out of my mouth, man. Noel wants the special kit as well. Good man. Right on, everyone, just finished the DVR race. It was very hard. Good job, Paul. Good to see you, dude. That was Paul Bailey, by the way. There you go, Sean. Sensible answer from Darren Hunter. Have you accepted the privacy agreement on Zwift Power? Yeah, do you know what? That might have changed since the last time you used it. It's been a while. Ben 17, that was a PB by 10 seconds, I think. This suggests I'm going to burn out before I get to the top. Ben 16, 5 seconds off a PB. I'm trying to get to anything else I've got on my pad here quickly. I covered most of it, with the exception of the NC500, and the doors are now closed. And I'm delighted that we've got a couple more. In fact, we've got 3 more, all named Paul, that have joined us. So we have 10 riders now committed to a week of absolute hell, riding around the north coast of Scotland. So we have myself, Peter Wilson, Melissa Wilson, Kev Stephen, Darren Smith, Jason Arblaster, Neil Clamp, Paul Elliott Kowalczyk, who's the next rider in line behind me, Paul Trilk, and Paul Sharp. I don't think I missed anyone, did I? Said Jason. Yeah, so that is just amazing. Got it pinned down, dates are set. I'm going to set up a group chat with everybody that's signed up after I finish this race if I'm alive. And we can crack on with the bookings and stuff. Thomas is off. Going to do something sensible. We'll miss you, Thomas. Now, thanks for joining, dude. The Denton train has decided they've sat behind me long enough, started pulling, taking Clampy with them. Padron's got to go and do his dishes. I made sure I did mine before I got on here. See you soon, man. PB on turn 15, I think. Yeah, about 9 seconds. Someone asked me the other day why I use such a big towel to wipe my face. Hang on one sec. Cheers, Joel. Off to look after his kids. Thanks for joining, man. See you soon. Actually, that's one of the other things. The highlights of the 3 years. Obviously, I was reeling off the in real life social events that I was involved in, but there are others that I wasn't. And that, if anything, warms my heart even more. It really does. None more so than Carlos Valadares, Paul McLaren, Joel Walker and wives, I believe, all meeting up in Luxembourg. And then we had Rich Siegler, Joe Harvey doing a bourbon ride. It's just brilliant. Obviously the hard knot ride, I wasn't there. Peter, Kev, Sean, Darren, Paul, Melissa, Clampy, were you there? Jason, can't remember. Can't remember who went on that one. That's brilliant. And now I've forgotten what I was going to say. Steve Newton saying he wished he was a fly on the wall in the Denton garage. They live just 2 minutes away. Oh, please go down there with a microphone, Steve. I'd love to hear that. Hey, Noel's off to collect his wife. Great to see you, man. See you soon. Big towel, thank you, Peter. Someone asked why I use such a big towel. I knew it was something really interesting. Basically, it covers my bars, stem, and part of my top tube as well, so I don't sweat directly off my bike. I know that's pretty anal, and I could just get one of those little sweat bra things that go on there, but why bother when I've got a nice big towel draped over it? Yeah, I'd love to hear how the Dentons work together. I'd like to see who really wears the trousers in that relationship when it comes to racing on the bike. Kev Stephen, have I ever done a sponsored silence and did I have to give the money back? I didn't even try. I just went all of about 10 minutes, I reckon, without talking. I don't know what you're worried about. Darren prefers the sped up version of this climb, yeah. Don't we all, man? It's hard to watch as well as ride. Hey, Dave Standing's here. Great to see you, man. Clampy's commenting from just 3 seconds up the road from me. Just got XP. Excellent. I didn't get anything. I didn't even see an opportunity for anything then. I think Steve's just confirming my question. Who wears the racing trousers? It's Catherine. That doesn't surprise me. I've ridden with Catherine a couple of times. She's the boss, full stop. Right, Mr. and Mrs. Denton, don't shoot the messenger here. I'm just relaying information from somebody else. It's all Steve's fault. Nearly halfway-ish. Yeah, going by a number of corners. We're getting there. So we can see Paul Elliott Kowalczyk behind me. It's been steadily closing in. Now, as delighted as I am that we've added Paul to our NC500 crew, all that's done is dramatically increase the average power of the 9 other riders that I'm going with. So either that's just going to be a few more really frustrated riders waiting for me, or I just won't see which way they went and I'll meet them at the hotel each night. Probably the latter. John Grasso should have an East Coast meetup. Oh man, I'd love to. We've been banding around the idea of Norway next year, but maybe then we'll pencil in somewhere around Florida, that sort of way, for the year after. It'd be nice to go somewhere where there actually is a sun. Kev Stephen about who wears the trousers. Yeah, but we all know who wears the trunks. The Hoff. We have video evidence of the Hoff in all his glory in France. Can't get that image out of my head actually, Keith. Hey, Padron's back. He's just loaded the dishwasher. Good man. Jamie Woodward's here. Great to see you, Jamie. Paul Tripp saying, when we meet up, it'll be when I see he's actually 24 stone and not 12. I'm planning to have lost the 4 or 5 stone that I need to get down to my Zwift weight by the time we meet up. It really is a long climb. This is from Padron. Really don't notice the time doing it myself, but watching Marcus, you cheeky sod. That's why I'm trying to entertain you. Try and make the time fly. Ironically, this could end up being one of the shorter What's Happened live streams. Alright, I'm back with Clampy and the Dentons. Sounds like a sort of 70s, 60s band. Oh, there goes Clampy, he's had enough. That's a bit of willy waving. We all know you can do it, Clampy. You don't need to show us. Paul Trilk, I think I'd much rather prefer to do the Alpe again than try and put a new cassette on Maria's bike and can't find her new chain. She needs those extra watts to catch Clampy. Is that what caused the problems the other day, putting the cassette on? She did seem full of sympathy for the fact that you were fumbling around getting stressed. Campy's getting the sprints in before he blows, apparently. Padron, I'm enjoying it. Feet on the sofa, bag of chips. Thinking of how tough it could be. Yep. I should do this more often. Not the riding and streaming, but sitting there with a nice drink and watch Tor suffer or Brian suffer. Any of you other streamers out there. Okay, so Paul clearing up the technical difficulty he had. Somehow managed to put his weird Di2 into crash mode, which he didn't know existed. I didn't know existed either. I can only assume that's something to sort of lock it and protect parts, I don't know. Is it like a limp home mode in a car? Just turns on without you having any idea why or how to turn it off again. By the way, whoever it was that first recommended this Wahoo armband heart monitor. Oh, just as Paul has a dropout, does he? Well, I don't know, yeah. Just stop for a second. Yeah, whoever recommended this, I've only used it for 5 or 6 races so far, but wow, completely faultless, which is not something I'm used to with heart rate monitors, as you'll all know well. And it is definitely nicer putting it on your arm, especially in the winter, than putting a heart strap on. They're literally the coldest thing invented. If you're worried about global warming, I'm sure someone could just invent some kind of giant heart strap, cool everything down nicely. Oh balls, I'm getting left by everyone now. Yeah, Paul Elliott Crouchit confirming the dropout. Paul Trilk, he knocked it setting up bikes on Saturday evening, so he'd be super ready for Sunday's race, but must have knocked the rear derailleur. There we go. So I'm not the only one that tries to be over prepared and ends up causing himself more problems. Oh, Steve Newton saying he's got the new Garmin watch and the heart rate on that's brilliant. Yeah, I wanted to try my Apple Watch, but it wasn't very reliable connection, and obviously I had to use the companion app to do that, and the companion app seems to be the cause of a lot of my Zwifting problems previously. Martin Overweg saying fake to drop out, so he's going to watch the remainder while sitting in his sauna. I don't think I could fake a dropout while I'm live streaming, could I? If one of the kids crawls under the camera, pulls the power cable out. Yes, I will, Paul. Paul Troop's off to Decathlon to buy a new chain. Will I still be riding when he gets back? Unless Decathlon is somewhere in South Africa or something. Yep, I would imagine I'll still be going. Safe journey, man. I don't want to tempt fate, but I think I've sorted out my chain drops on this bike. It just took a lot of trial and error with the angle of the front mech. Hang on. The angle of the front mech and the inner and outer limit screws. And then just a load of stress testing, basically, trying to force it to come off with some really unconventional gear changes. And so far, so good. But I've been here before. Here you go, Juice. It's all antioxidants, isn't it? Oh, balls, I stopped pedaling. Ah. Alright, that is the last wine I drink then. Oh, Kev Stephen just confirming for Paul and Paul. Accommodation has been booked for the first night at the hostel we're staying at. So you're in, guys. No turning back now. The first ride, incidentally, is the one that goes from Inverness Castle to Applecross and up and over the Bilach na Bar. Did you like that pronunciation, Kev? Bilach na Bar. That sounds pretty Scottish to me. Steve Newton saying Catherine's now going to push on because she needs to sort out the tea. I wish my wife would get on here, ride, then realise it's nearly tea time and ride bloody fast. So she becomes nigh on semi-professional cyclist and gets tea on the table on time. Darren Hunter, hostels, what happened to free camping? Hey, I was up for it. Even now, there is possibility that on a couple of the stops we'll have to camp, or maybe at least some of us will have to camp. But some very good points were made, mainly about having a sleep and a wash that puts you in good stead for the same kind of ride the following day after each 100-odd mile epic. Kev saying finally. I think that's finally I got my pronunciation of Bilach na Bar correct. I'm going to annoy the crap out of you now just saying it all the time. Oh, you spotted that, did you, Clampy? I'm a brave man when Emma's not in the house. Hey, we're a very well-balanced team in my house, regardless of what she says. Now Kev's trying to make me say the birth town of my dad, which is in Scotland, and I think he knows I say it wrong, despite it being the root of my Scottish heritage. Are you sure you don't have family in Greenock, is how I think it's pronounced, and I'm pretty sure I pronounced it Greenock, or the other way around. Greenock, is it? I always pronounced it Greenock then. I wonder what that is. Anyway, my dad was born there. Steve Newton, Marcus, where in Hampshire you live? When I was south, I lived in Alton for 2.5 years. I'm not actually in Hampshire, I'm in Surrey. Obviously not a million miles away. But I'm in a tiny little spot of no internet connection called Godstone in Surrey. The nearest biggest towns to me would be Croydon to the north and Crawley to the, I don't know where that would be. Southeast maybe. Gatwick obviously is only 15 minutes from me, Gatwick Airport. Kev reminded me of the Bridge of Doon. I think was it called the Bridge of Dun? And I was just over-Scotifying it. Darren Hunt's a lovely Croydon. Oh man, I grew up in Purley, which basically is Croydon's slightly less disgusting cousin, but nonetheless, everything we did was in Croydon, including my breakdancing, of which I became very well known. Walking to Croydon Shopping Mall, well, it wasn't even a mall back then. Rolled up bit of lino under my arm, big baseball cap on, big baggy trousers, big high top boots, ridiculously loud stereo, and just entertain the crowd. Yeah, quite right, Darren. The breakdancing tutorial will come after the Box Hill BMX race video. And then maybe the saxophone lessons. Kev asking if I've still got the baggy trousers. They were baggy everywhere other than where I'd need them to be baggy now, Kev. Very skinny waist, skinny ankles, very baggy around the knees. Nowadays I need all the width I can get around my waist and my bum. Where did Clampy go? I know. Clampy and the Dentons, that 60s rock band, disappeared up the road. Sax lessons with Bob Holness. Did he play the saxophone? That does ring a bell. Hey, Cobra's Hatting's just come past me, I've just spotted. He's sitting his well. Come on, man. Drag me back to Clampy and the Dentons. Oh, really? Maybe you've told me that before, actually, Darren, because now you bring it up. But Bob Holness played the saxophone on Baker Street. Probably the first song every aspiring saxophonist learns how to play. It certainly was mine, that and the Pink Panther theme tune. Hey, Dave Crook's joined us. Great to see you, man. Lisa Simpson played the saxophone as well, apparently. Yep, I'm just about as good as she is. Dave Crook. Oh yes, early morning. Good morning to you, man. He's saying, will this take long? It's got work soon. I wouldn't bank on it being finished before you need to leave, man. Clampy is killing it. Yeah, but you are green. Well, right now, I bet I am. Yeah, I think you're right, Steve. The Denton sandwich, they are toying with me. They got watts to spare. I've seen it in action. I tried to have a little burst then to get back on terms. I couldn't sustain it for very long. Kev Stevens saying, you won't need lunch, Dave, as you'll probably miss that. You ever notice how easy it is to mock someone else's speed from the comfort of your armchair with a bottle of wine? Disgraceful. Less than 2.5k shouldn't be long now. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't bank on it, Dave. Thanks for your trust and belief in my abilities. You see this power up target I've got here? 23 seconds, 22, 21. The last 2 times I've done this, I've beat that target, but not got any power up. I don't really understand how it works. Yeah. 171 heart rate, not even trying. Not yet, but I need to get to the end. I did actually just feel a little bit of cramp, so that's a bit scary. Oh, Clampy didn't get one either. Yeah, I think there's something going wrong with that segment. Tall are asking whether we're going sub 1 hour. Not for me, not a chance. Sub 110, I'll be pleased. Pulls back. Good to see you, Mr. Trilk. No, not quite done. Oh, that effing counter again. Said I had 400 metres, then jumped up to 600. Forgot about that. Bastard. I can't even read that out, Kev, but you're probably right. Ah! 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 Oh, fudge. Ah. Well done, Key. Oh. Ah, Jesus. I needed just a bit too long to recover after the first attack on pole. Ah. I needed to go about 30 metres sooner to overhaul Keith. Jesus Christ, that was tough. I think, I don't know what my actual Alp climb time was, but I think that might be a PB, or certainly a 30-day PB. Oh, bloody hell. Well done, Clampy. Great performance. Everyone else, all 63 of you ahead of me, and those very closely behind me. Oh, Christ. Oh. I don't know if there's comments coming in, I can't see a thing. Oh, let's get rid of this bloody thing as well. Alright. All the sympathy in the world from Darren. Thank you, man. Yeah, great race, Paul. Oh, man. Oh, look, I see it now. Denton incoming. Yeah, I saw it just a little bit late and then bloody... Just, like I say, my recovery time's not good enough. I just needed a few more good deep breaths before I could push again. And it wasn't enough. Anyway, thanks everyone. Cheers, Kev. Oh, another out notch, yeah, absolutely, and you. Well, no, actually, no, not you. I thought you were Paul Elliott Kowalczyk. Thank you anyway, Paul. Yes, Keith, he is evil. Absolutely right. I'm beginning to think there is a thread of evil running through the Denton household. Catherine for pushing away like she did and tempting me to chase her for a little bit. 0.2 of a second. The difference up the bloody Alp. Good work, Mr. D. Oh, right, guys. I want to finish my wine. I didn't even finish that little glass. I'm probably now going to finish the bottle. Thank you, everyone. Great fun as always. Brilliant to have so many of you watching and commenting and racing. Sorry I didn't quite beat the Dentons. I know that's what everyone wants to see. They're getting a little bit too comfortable at the top of the tables these days. I'd like to have at least split them. There we go. Alright, thanks guys and girls. Catch you on the next one.